once you've gone to the Adafruit Arduino Blink Lesson 1 link from Google, you are pulled up into this lesson. I clicked on the one-page option because it's easier for me just to scroll through. But right there at the top, you can have multiple pages and click through each section. So this is just the overview. It kind of shows you the code in the lesson that you're working with. It is called Blink. As you can see right there is the name of the file. It's called Blink. And so it goes through the parts. We kind of did this as an assignment already and went through the parts. So there's the power cord that you need, and your circuit board looks a little bit like that, but it's black. It's an Arduino Metro Classic. Ours is just a little teeny bit different, but works just the same. So we're going to be working with the LED today, and the LED is that little light that's shining right there. You can't miss it. It's a red light when we plug it in. So your job is to change how that LED blinks. So you're going to load the blink example. So there's already a pre-written computer program for you. You just kind of go to File like this, and you open up the blink. You go to Basics and you open up Blink. The directions tell you everything you need. Right there it says make sure you go to Basics and then you load up the blink file. So that's what you're going to do right now. So the sketch window opens. Every code is called a sketch. So this is the sketch of code that you're going to be working with. They're really nice. They've preloaded it for you, so it's really easy, and today is really just an introduction of how this little computer works. So now you save a copy of it. This way you can edit it, so you save it as My Blink. Maybe you should put your initials there and have your own specific file so that we can run this throughout the day without having any interference from everybody doing the same thing. So again, please save it as My Blink and your initials when you save the file. Okay, you have your copy of Blink Sketchbook saved, and so now what you're going to do is upload it to the board, and then you are going to be able to take control of what happens with that LED. The major button that you're going to deal with is this button. That button right there, that square with the arrow in it, is your compile button. You compile the file and make sure that it's actually readable by the computer. Okay, so we say that you are compiling the sketch. That's the computer program that you are making, and you're uploading it to the board. If something's wrong, if it does not upload with all green like this, something's wrong, and you probably put an extra symbol that's messing with the computer so it can't read the code. Hopefully you get all done. If you don't get all done, you get something like this. It's like an error screen, and it tries to tell you what you did wrong. So now you have to go back and look at the code and make sure that you didn't add any extra characters. So you're going to keep looking at the blink sketch, and if you look right here, we went over this the other day, that slash with a star on line 1 means that I can start writing anything that I want to write. And then on line 6 right there, I have star / that means it's the end of something that I write. The computer does not read that code. The double slash line right there at the start of number 8 means that I can add one little line of comments, and it does not read the code. Once it starts reading the code, it looks like it has an integer LED code right there. Then it has a void setup code. That one is actually read by the computer. And then it starts talking about pin mode. You can look in your instructions manual. It tells you that. Here's another void loop. That is read right there. But here is the key thing that we're going to work with. When the LED light has high, it's going to have a delay of 1,000. The digital right LED low has another delay of 1,000. Why don't you take your phone out and time how long the light is on and how long the light is off under those parameters, and you run that sketch right now and see what happens. Let's pause the video, and then I will put some more stuff in here for you to try to do with the LED light. Okay, most likely I will post something on Edsby for you to use and ask a couple questions so that you're actually doing what we're supposed to do. But I will put a little bit more on there based on you changing these numbers 1,000 to different numbers. Let's play around with the LED on your own, and then there will be questions on Edsby that you can try out and prove to me that you actually did it and you learned how to code a little bit today with your Arduino. So this is the first thing that we're doing. It's learning how to change how the LED blinks. Again, this little computer that you're working with is called a microcontroller. And so a microcontroller is a computer that can turn a switch on or off 1,000 times in 1 second. If I ask you to go to the light switch and turn it off 1,000 times and turn it back on 1,000 times, you could probably maybe get it off 10 times in 1 second if you're the fastest person in the world. A computer can do that by just reading these 10, 15, 25 lines of code and do it right away. So that's what's cool about it. I hope you like it, and let's see what we can do. Good luck.